Hello students, friends, parents, welcome to Concept Clarity for Physics. Today's topic is about graphs. Graphs for what, sir? Graphs for or of trigonometric ratios. Trig ratios. We're going to see how the graphs are represented for trigonometric ratios. What are the trigonometric ratios? Sine, cos, and tan. These are the very popular trigonometric ratios for which we are going to see the graph. If I take if I take for sine in a coordinate system, we know for sine of 0 is 0. Sine of 90 is 1. This is 0. Sine of sine of 180 is 0. Sine of 270 is minus 1. Okay. Similarly for cos, if you see, so cos, it is actually reversed, right? For cos of 0 is 1. Cos of 90 is 0, right? Cos of cos of 180 is minus 1, right? And this one, cos of 270 is 0. So if you see here, 0 to will, there's no point of writing plus or minus 0, right? 0 is 0. And 1 changes to minus 1. 1 changes to this side, 1 minus 1 to 1. So you can see that the range, if I have to find the range of values for sine theta, for sine theta, what is the range of values? We can identify from here. We can identify that sine theta is greater than equal to minus 1 and less than equal to 1. Similarly for cos theta also it's the same thing, right? For cos theta also it's the same thing, minus 1 to 1. This is the range for sine and cos. Now how to plot the graph? Let us see how to plot the graph now. I'll wipe this out. This is about range. Okay, this we have seen here about range. This topic should have been graphs and range also. It is covering range also. Okay, next part, graphs. Graphs for sine and cos. This is the sine graph I'm going to draw now first. We know at sine of 0 it is 0, right? And I have a 2 pi, full cycle is at 2 pi. So I will take this middle as pi by 2, then pi is 180. This one will be 3 pi by 2, this is 270 degrees, and this is 2 pi, right? Radians. So this is the full cycle. At this point, this is called as a full time period. So now we know that for sine of 90, if I take this as 1, sine of 90 is here 1. Sine of 180 is 0. So here sine of 3 pi by 2 is negative minus, so it will be here, and 2 pi will be 0, it's going to be here. So they have the sine graph as this is a sine graph. Now we'll draw the cos graph. We'll take minus 1 here, and this is of course minus 1. Same intervals we'll take. pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2, and this is 2 pi. Okay, this is the full time period. From here to here is the full time period. Entire rotation around the circle. Okay, so cos of 0 is 1 actually. So we draw a dot here. Cos of 90 is 0. We draw a dot here. Cos of cos of 180 is cos of 180 is minus 1, right? So this is minus 1. So you get somewhere here down. 3 pi by 2 will be 0 again, and 2 pi will be 1. So you'll get cos graph. This is your cos graph. Okay, and the time period is 2 pi. This is the sine graph, and this is the cos graph. So now let us move on to the tan graph, right? Let us see what possible values tan takes. I'll clear this out. Let us see all possible values of tan. This is for tan theta. Okay. So here, if it is 0, tan of 0 is 0, right? Tan of 90 will be what? Tan of 90 is sine 90 by cos 90. Sine 90 is 0. Sine 90 is 1. Right? Cos 90 is 0. So this turns out to be infinity. So for this one, tan 180, tan of 180 is going to be 0 again here. Tan of 270 is going to be minus infinity. Okay. These are the possible values. The sine graph is going to be slightly tricky. Okay, I mean we're going to draw it very indicative drawing of sorry, not sine, tan graph. The tan graph is going to be a slightly tricky graph. It's not the usual wavy kind of a graph. Okay, I'll just draw it on the next slate, clean slate. So here I have a clean slate. I draw tan here. This is tan of theta, and I take the usual cycles. Now here I will take pi by 4 as well, and then I'll take pi by 2, right? I'll take pi by 2 here, then here this is pi, 3 pi by 2, subtraction 2 pi, and this is theta. Okay, the way it will the graph will look something you can refer it in your books as well. Okay, this is the first graph. The second graph is going to be like this, and the third graph and the third part of the graph is going to be like this. Okay, this is the tan graph. Okay, and the possible values of tan are basically tan theta is less than equal to infinity, less than equal to minus infinity. Okay, this is the range of tan. So that's all about graph for trigonometric functions. So now I'm going to clear this out. We have studied the graph for trigonometric functions. We have seen that sine graph is like this for one time period. Cos graph, this is for sine. Cos graph starts from the y itself and then goes like this. This is the cos graph, and the tan graph, unusual graph, right? Okay, this is the tan graph. Tan, cos, sine. These are the graphs we have seen in this particular session. So now next we are going to take up some few problems on trigonometry. Okay, I'm going to clear this out. Next, we're going to see some problems. Thank you.